What is that? Like, oh, this is yours?
They were out of the pink drink, so I just decided to get you the chai.
What do you mean? Why would you not call me and just simply say, they did not have a pink drink, what else do you want? Why on earth would you think I want, what is it, Zeke? They didn't even spell your name correctly, Z-E-K-E, that's not even how you spell it.
You told me you want a man who leads, so I led and I got you the drink that I feel like you wanted.
And then a grande iced chai latte, no classic, light ice with soy. First of all, I don't even drink soy milk. Dude, I drink oat milk, especially if I even have a chai. And if I do get a chai, I do not get it iced. I get it hot, okay? Because I'm a hot woman, so I deserve hot drinks. So I don't know what the hell is wrong with you.
Are you serious?
Anyway, and then you get light ice. I don't even get light ice with chais, okay? You know, I don't even get ice at all because like I said, I get it hot.
So you just don't do ice now? You just drank ice water yesterday.
And what is this? Did it? Oh, they ran out of the pull apart verb too. Oh, I knew it. If you can't give a drink right, you can't give a food right. Like that's literally crashed out. Like, you know, Starbucks is life, and you messed up my order. Like, we could have just drove to a different one. You know, they have like what 20 Starbucks in our town. Take me home. Now.
Like, what do you mean take you home? We have plans.
The date is ruined.
Now you're crying.
You hate me, don't you? I know. I knew it. You hate me. Like everybody else.
So nothing's good enough.
They get in my life, they become my friend, and then all of a sudden they just hate me. It's a drink. Like, it's not hard to get right. But I guess
all this over Starbucks.
I guess I'll just drink this iced chai. You're making me a cold woman because you're getting me cold drinks.
Like, there comes a point where this is... So I just can't tell you nothing. I just can't tell you you're doing a little too much. That's just not...
This is poor people stuff.
How is this drink broke people stuff and the drink you want it not? It's from the same company.
I can't even do it. I can't even fat. I can't do fat.
What about my feelings?
Your feelings?
Just drink the drink. Try it. You might like it. Try something new.
I'll try a new man. How about that?
I don't understand why you act like this. You didn't even grow up spoiled or privileged. You grew up poor.
So either take me home or I'll hire a different Uber. Mm-hmm.
I'm not an Uber.
She's really good. Actually amazing.
See?
Ew, gross.
You just can't say you can't do anything. You can't just accept it.
Florida ran over a Lamborghini, causing the hood to cave in, and now faces a hefty compensation claim. The incident occurred in the parking lot of a Crunch Fitness facility in the Lake Nona area of Florida. A low-slung Lamborghini was slowly searching for people, and a heavily lifted pickup entered the scene at a relatively high speed. The Silverado drove directly over the Lamborghini's hood, continuing to ride for a Lamborghini, causing the hood to cave in, and now faces a hefty compensation claim. The incident occurred in the parking lot of a Crunch Fitness facility in the Lake Nona area of Florida. A low-slung Lamborghini Huracan was slowly searching for a parking spot when a heavily lifted Chevrolet Silverado pickup truck entered the scene at a relatively high speed. The Silverado drove directly over the Lamborghini's hood, continuing to ride atop the supercar for a short distance before coming to a stop. Due to the pickup's extremely high ground clearance, the driver likely had no idea there was a sports car beneath his vehicle. The massive blind spot is believed to be one of the key factors in this accident. Fortunately, no one was injured. However, the Huracan, valued at approximately $250,000, suffered a caved-in hood and a shattered windshield. These two damages alone are highly likely to result in a total loss, reducing the car to a pile of scrap metal. Even if the driver had purchased comprehensive auto insurance, the coverage would likely be insufficient to cover such exorbitant costs, as repair expenses would amount to at least 6 figures. Netizens have reacted with astonishment. It's fine to drive a modified pickup truck, but driving that fast in a parking lot comes at a far too high cost. Others wonder if the driver wasn't paying attention to the road at all. What do you think?
Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Cali West. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. Now, yeah, I had to do something a little different. Did something for my car channel. You know, I don't expect that many people to be viewing in, but I appreciate y'all for tuning in. We got XL Pro in the house. He come through, says he got the alert, or or he didn't get the alert, and he says salute. I appreciate you for tuning in, G. Yeah, man, I'm gonna go talk my shit a little bit before I go ahead to this money mindset about this little situation with the lady crashing into her Lambo crashing her truck into this Lambo. Now, women want to be equal. See, here's the flip side. Women want to be equal to man, but they don't want to be equal at the responsibility. Because I have yet to hear her take responsibility for this at all. Nah, man. Yeah, I don't see her taking responsibility for it at all. But the news attempted to try to cover up the fact that there was a woman at first when it first happened. But when we start doing a little bit more digging and digging a little deeper, and it depends that it was a woman driver. Not that we didn't expect that, right? So check this out. Where's it at? This is what I get for not being properly set up, doing too much today. Working on the main channel, Jam City, of course, doing some other work from home because, we're starting the work week, of course. So I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little bit of a scatterbrain right now, but it's all good. We got nothing tried, nothing done, right?
Seen pictures and videos on social media of a pickup truck on top of a pickup truck on top of a Lamborghini with its driver still inside. This happened in a parking lot in Lake Nona.
Makes you go, huh? What happened here? West 2's Patrick Perez spoke with that Lambo's owner about this close call. He joins us now live. And Patrick, how's that guy doing?
How is he
Well,
doing?
Lindsay, thankfully this guy is doing okay, but he says if it wasn't for the axle of that big pickup truck getting stuck here at the pillar of his windshield, he believes that this story may have had a different ending.
This is not what Ramon Ferrer was expecting would happen while trying to find a parking space outside his gym.
I guess she never saw me, and so she just ran through me.
Ramon says he had just moments to react as he saw this pickup truck coming his way.
She's going kind of fast, so I'm literally stopping, reversing.
But within seconds, that truck's right tire was right in front of his eyes.
I jumped out of the car because I saw the wheels kept on spinning. So I'm like, she still wants to go.
Thankfully, he got out of the car without even a scratch.
The only thing that actually saved me was God, of course, 100%. But another thing was her axle got stuck on my pillar on the windshield. If not, she would have just ran me over completely. It would have been a nightmare. I wouldn't be here right now. It's just kind of crazy.
Oh, look at this. The whole ordeal got the attention of a lot of people Wednesday afternoon as this all unfolded in the middle of a busy parking lot on Narcoossee Road in Lake Nona.
There were so many people there. They just went there to actually to see the hotel. And they were taking pictures, videos, and whatever. It was kind of crazy.
Ramon says his $250,000 Lamborghini is at a body shop to find out exactly what repairs it'll need. Moving forward, he plans to be even more careful when navigating crowded parking lots.
I don't know how you can miss a whole car. Because I mean, I'm slammed to the ground because it's a Lamborghini, but I mean, still a car. How can you miss a whole car?
And again, thankfully, he is doing okay. I did reach out to the Orlando Police Department to find out if that pickup truck driver was going to be ticketed or anything like that. They told me to submit a public records request, so I do not have that answer for you tonight. Covering Orange County, I'm Patrick Perez, West 2 News.
We all know. Well, hey, she could try to get away from it or not. She ain't gonna be able to get away from that insurance company tab. You dig? That's the most important part, because somebody got to pay for that.
It's really him. You're a victim. Here we go, CSI.
It can't be like this.
It is this way, man. I'm sorry I exposed you to it, but it is. It's ugly, but it's necessary.
Hey, man, shit crazy. Now, did y'all look? We gotta watch out for these females out here, because sometimes they be doing some crazy shit, and sometimes, every now and then, you'll find them being the victim as well. Check this out.
Be respectful. Be respectful. Be respectful.
Yo, I don't even know who's even wrong at that point, because she was trying to accost a car. She ain't really bad looking either, but she tried to accost a car. Yeah, she didn't like how that felt. Look at her face. She wished she didn't do that. Look at that face. There was some regret in that face. Look. She sure wish she really didn't do that.
It can't be like this.
It is this way, man. I'm sorry I exposed you to it, but it is. It's ugly, but it's necessary.
One more time.
Be respectful. Be respectful. Be respectful.
Uh-oh. Shit. Pop goes the weasel. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, and here's another thing too, y'all. You're not really supposed to use your body to block cars, especially with a new law too. With, I don't know, Trump might have passed that law. I forgot who passed that law, but essentially, like, people who try to, like, either rioters or picketers or, and those people, they can't use their body to block people's cars, because that's essentially like, it's like, for example, it's like if you're a person and you're walking on the street and then someone decides to come and block you, right? And not only do they block you, but they make sure you don't go anywhere. That's technically kidnapping, bro. So in a car, someone's just blocking you just because they don't want you to get over. It looked like it was the type of road rage deal where she probably, she had a lot to say, and the people were just trying to avoid even confrontation, and she still wanted to say what she had to say. So that's why she tried to put her body in the way. But then she almost fucked around, and she could have even, she's lucky to still be with us. You feel me? Like, she could just have been up out of there. Kind of like that little situation with the chick in the UK. Remember, she didn't hit her that far, but she hit her with enough force and in between something to the point that now old girl's critically in the hospital. You know, I ain't gonna show that, you know what I'm saying, because I do want this video to still get a good rating. But yeah, man. Chicks gotta be careful. Definitely gotta be careful. Now, let's get a little shout out what the mechanics doing outside. Yeah. Hey, ain't nothing like a mechanic who does house calls. You feel me? CJ come through, says, typical woman. We know she is going to try the innocent female car from being absent-minded when she ran over a Lamborghini. The female that hit her on the car, again, not only pay attention, but being oblivious while she got in the way, running her mouth, thinking she was exempt from getting hit by a car. Exactly. Salute to CJ. I appreciate you, man. Long time no see on the lives. Yeah, man. But that's real though, man. Like she did not think she was gonna get hit when she showed the hell did get hit. And what's crazy is that you gotta watch out with these chicks because guess what? You know, if it's up to them, when it's on their end, they might end up messing around and hit you too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you've seen what happened with that chick up in what was that, in Brevard County? But she basically hit a police officer. And luckily, the only reason he didn't get hit is because he ran his ass back into his vehicle. That's the only reason why he was even around to even survive. Damn, I'm trying to look for the video and I can't find it. And I just recently showed it. No, I can't find it. Okay, well, I'll try to find it. Look what happened to this chick's SRT or her Charger.
You can see the back of the car from the front of the car. It's the update y'all was waiting for. They said you gotta be quicker than that. I mean, they took the seats off. They disconnected the dash. They took the floors up. These my floors. Took my computer. Took a whole bunch of paperwork. They got my personal information on it.
Bruh. Man. That's insane. Yeah. Gotta watch out where you park your car. Gotta watch out where you park your car, bro.
Think about this. How many of you have ever come home from work, gotten out of your car, heard the revving of an engine, looked up just in time to see somebody driving a car directly at you? Okay, you've had time enough to think about it, and you go, never. Well, that's not true of my deputy. That's right. He was coming home from work, and he looks up, and Shaniqua Pelzer, who's 35 from Lakeland, was driving directly at him in her vehicle. My deputy jumped back, lunged back into the patrol car to keep from being run over. So when she hit the patrol car, fortunately, she didn't run over him. And he suffered some bruises and banged up a little bit, but he's okay. Then she took off. That wasn't very nice. Mm-hmm. He turned on his emergency lights and he started calling for backup. And about that time she got to the end of the road, she turned around and he motioned her back and she came back. And she said, well, she never saw him. Well, you drove directly at him. Okay, maybe she didn't because she was a .22 on the breathalyzer. She was drunk. She was so drunk she couldn't hit the ground with her hat. You know what I mean? She was that drunk. So we arrested her, leaving the scene of a crash with injuries, DUI, attempted murder of a law enforcement officer, drove straight toward him, revving her car. And she's got a past history for DUI and battery This girl stays in trouble. You know what I mean? She is in the jail where she belongs. And my deputy, thank the good Lord, is okay. Have a great day.
Man, you gotta watch out with these chicks, man. Yo, she almost hit a cop. Can you imagine what she'll do to your black ass if she done found out you had another chick? Your ass is grass, boy. Salute to Patrick Saint for coming through. I appreciate you. If y'all into car news or just talking shit about cars, you know what I'm saying? You know, y'all can subscribe to the channel. If y'all feel like it, you dig. I appreciate y'all. This is really tomorrow's my car heads, but guess what? My RP cats, you know what I'm saying? My, boss up ninjas and the free agent lifestyles, y'all are more than welcome to come tune in and subscribe to the channel. CJ says, no, I'm not perfect, but never leave important documents or currency in your car, at least. Facts. Like, people be leaving a social security card, birth certificate, you know what I'm saying? Bank statements, all that in that shit. Yeah, that's crazy. That's insane. Definitely got to be careful. Definitely. Now, I guess this chick pulls up in her car to her dude's house. I guess she wanted him to check out the view.
Hello? I got something for you. I got a lot for you. Open the door. Hello? Hello?
Well, hey, it's me again. This for me, boy. God damn. Whoever started this ring doorbell and this backup camera shit, bro, y'all send me all that shit because y'all showing y'all ass, bro. God damn. This is for me, boy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. She definitely got a lot of talent. CJ says, I'm glad you're doing this car segment, something different outside these 3 or 4 editions, failed relationships. Yeah, man. No doubt, man. It's something that I've been meaning to kind of put more into, but it's kind of hard when you try to push a major channel and I go to the channel that's paying me, but hopefully I can get some bread from doing this shit. I mean, if y'all like the car segment, what I'm probably gonna do is gonna end up probably being a little bit still about women. Maybe it was just about the cars as well. Like I said, I just want to kind of do some live, do something different. You feel me? Other than just talk about 3 or 4s, even though 3 or 4s did come up in the conversation, it is kind of cool to just be a little different and just to offset things a little different, right? Yeah. As a matter of fact, I got one more clip to show y'all that has to deal with cars and 3 or 4s. Check this out.
Dash cam because my son didn't hit you.
Okay, cool.
So then get your ass back in the car too then.
Teach him to drive in an empty parking lot.
Listen. He
Teach
been
him
doing fine.
Okay, I know he is doing fine. All right,
So
but just be careful.
Up. Just shut the fuck up.
I'm not gonna shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck
Make
up.
me shut the fuck up.
I'm a woman.
All right, okay.
I'm a woman.
All right, so calm
But
down.
Don't think
calm
that
down.
I ain't got a gun.
Okay.
I need a fucking Nissan.
All right, cool.
Don't
think
that.
AR-15.
And this right here is why men are saying what they saying. Ain't no man trying to waste his time with no woman or trying to talk to a woman. This brother did everything he could to respect this woman in front of her son. Yo, get your moms. He can't get me. I'm grown as fuck. This is why a lot of y'all by yourselves. Cause ain't no man about to throw his life away and you out here talking to another man, talking about shut the fuck up. You know what? God bless you.
Yeah, man. He was holding in a lot of restraint, bruh. A lot of restraint.
It can't be like this.
It is this way, man. I'm sorry I exposed you to it, but it is. It's ugly, but it's necessary.
You see, this is going to be a little shit like that, situations where, you could end up fighting, slap boxing and scrapping in the street. But guess what? As a law-abiding citizen, you just let a bitch talk shit. And guess what? When the police come, they can hash out things, because there's been times where I've been in car accidents. I say I've been in plenty of car accidents. I gotta at least say about 2 times it almost ended up in something physical happening because the people didn't want to accept responsibility and they kind of felt some type of way. One time I remember these dudes looked like they was going to try to jump us. And I told them, y'all make any moves, man. Yo, I said, go ahead and put on moves. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just let you, I'm going to just empty. I'm going to just let you, I said, I'm going to pop this trunk. Them motherfuckers got quiet. And when the police come, they're going to tell what they said. And I was like, do I have anything out? But yeah, man, but shit could get crazy, but you definitely gotta be careful. Safety is number one, you feel me? Safety is number one. But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody for tuning in, yo. For real, for real. Do I got any other car shit that I want to talk about before we conclude this situation? I had a video that I talked about the UK woman crashing her car into the other model in the United Kingdom. That didn't really get much play, so I thought about maybe reposting it for Facebook only. She just says, funny how mom tried to threaten a man, but when sounds like a man, you claim woman card. This is general why men are risking their lives or livelihood based off of these females off their rail attitude, knowing or aware that there's little chance that they get dealt with like a man. Facts. Well, that's the thing too. We all know that certain women from certain communities like to talk a certain way because, they have a lack of respect for men. Yeah, lack of respect of men, unfortunately, is shown by their lack of having a man in the first place. See, even when we talk about car shit, one way or another, relationship dynamics come into play as well. Because think about it. If someone doesn't want to be fair and doesn't want to be equal and accept accountability in a relationship, why would they get behind a car and have accountability? What's going to make them, because they have a license and they have a license to drive, what's going to make them be more responsibility? If they're immature in their relationships and they're immature in their dynamics with men, what makes them mature enough to drive a car? Not all women, but enough to have the conversation. Because best believe, I think if a dude ran over a woman in a Lambo, you know what I'm saying? I think his face would be all plastered all over the news.
It can't be like this. It is this way, man. I'm sorry I exposed you to it, but it is. It's ugly, but it's necessary.
Yeah, but it's definitely true, you dig? But yeah, man, for real, the motherfucker he'll just have to go hide.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
Joe, I appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode. You might catch me later on tonight on my main channel, New Jam City. But Joe, to all my car dudes, I hope y'all appreciate the short live. I will come out with more stuff, more showing of the Infiniti G35, you feel me? More car shows in Miami, more car shows in Broward County, more car shows in West Palm Beach, you know what I'm saying? Y'all probably see me, you know what I'm saying? Rip up, rip up some tires and do some rips and shit like that. Just a bunch of car content, manly stuff, you dig? So I appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode, and I will catch y'all sooner than later, all right? Peace.